What's up guys, welcome to another very exciting tutorial. In this tutorial you will learn how to create these 3D reflective glass text, and you will learn how to use HDRI images for lighting and various other 3D related techniques. Alright guys, let's type in the text. Let's type 3D glass. Resize it. Center it. Let's animate the text. Go to animate, rotation, add property, opacity. Go to property again, enable corrected 3D, give it a Y rotation of 90 degrees, and opacity all the way to 0. Let's animate the offset all the way -100 and go +100. Drop down advanced, change shape to ramp up, ease load to 50%, and let's make a preview. This is how the animation is going to look like. Let's go ahead and make this text 3D, and make sure your render engine is set to advanced 3D. The geometry, change this to 5, convex, give it a nice bevel, maybe 50. Now let's go to material option. Let's bring all these numbers up to 100. This will give a nice reflective look, as you can see. Now let's create a camera to give it a nice zoom out effect. Go to transform, zoom in. It's not working. Oh, I think you have to change this front to active camera. I accidentally changed it. So now it is zoomed in. Let's create a keyframe, the position, bring it to the beginning, and reset. Now it will have a nice zoom out effect. F9. I'll just leave it as it is. Adjust the speed. Now it's time to create a light. Let's go ahead. Before that, actually, let me show you. I got this HDRI from this website. I will leave the link in the description. You can get it for free. Now let's create a light, new light. Make sure it's an environment light. Hit OK. Go to select the source. Actually, you need to bring in the HDRI image and turn it off. Now select that image. Now it will reflect through this text, and you can increase the intensity. Now let's bring the front and back opacity down. Double click the text to select all. Right click, go to front, color, opacity. Now do the same thing. This time go back, color, opacity. Bring it down to 30%. Let's pre-compose this layer. Call it text. Turn on the collapse transparency button. Go to effect, color correction, tritone, and adjust the color kind of light blue. Now let's duplicate this layer. Bring in this to a new comp. Rename it to main edit. Now let's solo this layer. Add color correction levels. What I'm trying to do here is preserve the highlights by bringing down the midtones and shadows. That looks okay. Now let's add a glow effect, stylized glow. Let's adjust these settings. You cannot really see any glow effect right now, but you'll see in a minute. Let's change the color to a blue color. Now let's duplicate this and see if it helps. Oh, this is totally experimental. You can just keep tweaking and to see you can find a nice effect. Let's change the blend mode to add. You can see it gives a nice glow effect. Looks more reflective. Let's make a preview. Let me bring in this background I created earlier. That looks good. Now it's about adding extra details. Let's add an effect. Go to generate, CC light sweep. Center it and make it 90 degrees. This looks more reflective. I think it looks much better. Let's give it a nice blue color. This looks so much better. So also you can go into the light and animate the light rotation. Remember the HDRI image we set in the light? This is that image that is rotating. Now you can adjust the speed and see how it rotates. Looks kind of slow. Let's go ahead and bring it a little bit closer. Alright guys, that's pretty much it, and I hope you guys find this tutorial helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. If you have any questions or thoughts, feel free to drop them in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.